Hello, I am Gianna Mora. I'm going to be doing the construction project or showing. I'm going to be showing congruent segments, congruent angles, perpendicular point not on the line, perpendicular point on the line, angle bisector, and perpendicular bisector. I'm going to work them out and then show you and explain like why they are what they are. Yes. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make a congruent segment. What I'm going to do is use my ruler. I'm going to mark 0, and I'm going to mark right at, I'll do 6. And we will make 2 of those. So 0, and then 6. Using the ruler helps get very accurate, so when we're doing congruent segments have to be exactly the same length and everything if we are going to do them. So having 0 and 6 shows that they are exactly the same length, and of course they're both segments, because they have a definite beginning and end. So yeah, it's congruent segments. If we were to add any type of symbols or anything on these, you could either do 1 or 2 lines, however many, like, let's say you have like 3 other lines or something on here that are congruent. You could do, okay, well I have 3 other, I'll do 4 on this one. But since we only have 2 here, technically 1 pair, you do 1 mark on each to symbolize that they are both exactly the same. Now what we are going to do is use our protractor to create congruent angles. What I'm going to do, just because it is going to be a little bit easier to see, is I'm going to make 2 90-degree angles. So write the 90, straight down, well it's not straight, but here. I will actually make this curve just so it's perfect here, and then that to make it 90. Okay, well, that's not the most perfect, but here. And so I will draw this one the exact opposite, just so you see it. It'd be more definite if I had a ruler, just so it's more of a straight line, but there you go. It's 90. To make them congruent, we pretty much just did, because we measured both of them out. They are exactly 90 degrees. Oh, that was not. Yeah, they're exactly 90 degrees. So they're congruent here, 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 definitely just because you measure them out. If you want to do something else, you could change them up a little bit by saying, okay, well, I'm going to make this one definitely like 30 degrees or something. So like, yeah. If we were to put any marks on this one, I would put, oh, that's black, wait a minute. I would put 2 right by the angle, right here, on each of them. Right here and right there, just to symbolize they're congruent, because in congruent angles you usually mark them or anything, because it gives like, okay, well if you have to do proofs, you usually say, okay, well this one's congruent to another angle. Now what I'm going to do is perpendicular bisector on not on the line. So what I'm going to do is use this. I'm going to use my ruler this time just so I'm more definite, so I'm going to go straight down. Okay, then what I'm going to do is just finish that off, but I'm going to do dotted lines. Okay, but with this, I'm going to make 1 solid line straight through the bottom, just so it makes pretty good cross. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick 2 points, so I'm going to do 0 to, I'll extend this out to 10 because it's just like 1 more tick. So I'm going to make one on, I'll do right here, 7.5, and then 2.5. That looks pretty even on each side. But what I'm going to do is that since it is not on the line, I'm going to grab sorry, our little protractor. Draw it. Ooh, sorry, I've not used this very much. Oh no! Oh my god. Sorry. Finish halfway. Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't used this very much, so this looks kind of scary. But, oh, I forgot, because this is 90 degrees, you put that little square. So, since it is not on the line, having this go underneath it pretty much symbolizes it. And you're usually supposed to put it on the side of the angle, so by not putting it on the side of the angle, it makes it pretty much not on the line. This is perpendicular point on the line. So once again, I'm going to get this, our handy dandy protractor. Sorry, there you go. This time I'm actually going to start off by putting the square so I don't forget. And then draw the line that goes right across. Oh, that was kind of sad, but it's about the same. I don't know, I just used that side. So yeah, it's about 10. So then I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go ahead. Okay. Then I'm going to move this up a little bit. What I'm going to do is, again, make 2 points on the line. So I did 7.5. And then I did, sorry, 2.5. And then what I'm going to do, I'm sorry again, I have not used one of these in school. I haven't used these ever. So I'm going to start from here, maybe. Oh. Here. Here. Got the other one. Okay, that could have been way, way, way better. But having the point on the line, again, you're on the side of the angle, so that makes it better. Because if you would put it down, it wouldn't be on the line, and it wouldn't be on the side of the angle. With perpendicular points, if you wanted to mark them, it's a little bit harder. Mostly just because it's kind of like, it's kind of set up. Because it's not like a segment or anything that you can say, okay, well, these are exactly through it. But if you want to do it, since there's a right angle, do it right here. If it's a straight line on this side, I would probably do it right here, but I probably wouldn't. Since these are exactly the same length and I made it that way, I will do this actually. Since there's already a pair right here, I'll do this right here, right here. And it's the same with the one not on the line. Here. And right here. It would be closer together, but I kind of forgot. Now I'm going to do angle bisector. What I'm going to do is get this straight down. Make it 90. Sorry, I think something kind of happened there. Straight there. I'm going to make the square already. This is 90. Now what I'm going to do is half of 90 is about 45. So if we're going to split it and make an angle bisector, I'm going to use a color this time, just because it's more evident. 45, you're going down, it'd probably be about right there. This angle bisector be about right there. It'd be up a little bit more, but it wasn't really more accurate. Yes, since it splits it right down the middle, it's an angle bisector because that's exactly half of the angle, or sometimes it's just kind of like coming out of the angle, whether it be a right angle or anything. Now I'm going to make a perpendicular bisector. I'm going to start off by getting my ruler. I'm going to get this, start at 0, and then I will say I'll end at 10. So we're going to do this. And then I'm going to go, I will actually probably stop at 6. Yeah. Okay. And so since we made this bottom and the sides exactly equal, since it's 10, half of the length would be 5. So you're gonna do about 5. And if you go straight up, you're gonna cut it right in half to show that it's exactly down the middle, equal. And if you were to turn this anyway or put it on top of each other, it would be exactly the same. Like, here, I'm gonna actually do this. Well, I just ripped the page, but it's fine. So if I wanted to fold this exactly along this line, I'll do this. This line's gonna be right here. See the pink? It is exactly the same on each side. Just splitting it right down the middle.